Guy here for Cap TV, and welcome to another episode of Command and Conquer Rivals. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at 3 challenge battles that I just fought. And if you take a look, you can tell that all of them are higher levels. We have some 9s and even 10s here. We have Zen Puppet here right in the middle that is level 10. And a couple level 8s, I guess. But let's jump into the first battle here. It is White Devil 7585 username, and we're going to take a look at his units. He has some MG squads, I believe, and I'm going to show you how to counter those. If you're not using the infantry unit for either GDI or NOD, you should be, because they're an excellent unit for reconnaissance. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
Warning, challenge battle initiated.
So I'm going to show you why the militia is so good.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Again, I always open up with my riflemen right here down at the bottom. They're 30 units and their vision is incredible. So let's take a look real quick.
Building online.
We're going to look from my opponent's perspective so I can show you. As you can see, I've already got a rifleman out. Now he's going to put out some MG squads, and you're going to watch how easy that the rifleman can counter the MG squad completely, without question. It's the easiest counter you can use, and it's very cheap. So let's look at it. So here he is. He can't see that I'm coming. He doesn't know that I have riflemen out.
Building online.
There he goes. He puts out his first MG squad, and boom, I'm right there. Keep the pressure on him.
Unit ready.
Gun squad's ready to rumble.
Unit lost.
He has the second one out.
Unit ready.
Now let's take a look. He has 2 more out.
Heavy machine.
I have 2 riflemen already out, heading towards his MG squads. Now he can't see them yet either, so let's take a look.
No, really?
Unit lost.
Shockwave.
So now he knows, he understands that his MG squads are just going to get completely slaughtered, so he moves to his shock troopers. Now the first thing I notice is that his are level 9 and my shock troopers are level 8. So whenever you have a higher level opponent, or equal or higher level, you want to try to double team them with the best unit that you can, the unit that either counters them or a matching unit. So you want to double team them. So I'm going to go ahead and double team his shock troopers from here on out.
Ready to
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Settle down, we're here. Capacitors on the move. Shockwave moving.
Unit ready.
You ever move this thing?
So I pick off his weakest
Unit
shock
ready.
trooper.
Get over there.
Building online.
Now I'm going to wait. I'm going to pause. I'm going to wait for my second shock trooper to be ready, and then I'm going to double team. Here I am. I move up.
Unit ready.
Stay together, bros.
Unit lost.
So like I said, you want to double team. You want to double team your opponent's units if they're equal or higher. Definitely if they're higher. If they're higher, if you have the same unit but they're maybe 1 level higher, you want to double team them. You have to double team them, and that's what I did here, and I was able to secure that upper pad.
This
Unit ready.
thing's heavier though.
So we're gonna move. He puts out another MG squad.
Moving out.
Ion cannon nuclear weapon launched. Major structural damage received.
Okay, so that was a waste of ion cannon in my opinion. He could have put those crystals towards getting out his Kodiak, which I see he has down there with the tech lab, with one of his tech lab units. In my opinion, that was a waste. So you're gonna watch how I counter. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a pit bull and let him have my own ion cannon.
Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost.
Now tell me, whose ion cannon was more effective? His or mine?
Unit ready.
Tank division away. All right, bros. Flex those muscles.
Harvester ready. Unit ready.
Go, troopers.
Unit ready.
Stick together.
So from here on out, I'm just going to kind of play the game. I'm going to counter the shock troopers. I'm going to go ahead and open up the map. And there goes my big boy right there.
Unit ready.
Pitbull ready to race.
Unit lost.
Aim it out. Harvester ready to collect.
Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated.
Goddamn.
Unit ready.
Move it.
Unit ready.
You got it.
Nuclear warhead launched.
So there you have it, guys. Another victory. Again, you want to use your riflemen because they can see, their vision is excellent across the map, and you can immediately see and counter your opponent's moves. And the riflemen are perfect against MG squads, and they're perfect against Scarbs. I'm going to show you in the next video here how they work against the Scarbs. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.
Warning. Challenge battle initiated.
Alright guys, welcome to the second video, and here I'm going to show you how to counter the Scarb with basic riflemen. So you're going to want to always open up.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Always open up with your rifleman. So I'm going to show you his perspective, my opponent's perspective, and how I countered him. So I've already put up my barracks, and the first unit I put out is my rifleman. Now he puts out his Scarb. Boom.
Unit offline.
Rifleman right there to counter his Scarb attack. Now if you take a look, this is how much I can see. I can almost see the entire map because of my rifleman, and that's why I was able to counter his Scarb. So let's go ahead and switch back to my opponent's view. I don't think he uses another Scarb. I think he goes into his air defense.
Unit ready.
Yes.
Venom airborne.
Now all I do to counter his air units is put out my pit bulls. So let's go ahead.
Coordinates set.
I'm gonna double team again. He's a higher
Unit
unit.
ready.
Venom armed and ready.
He's a higher unit, so I'm gonna want to double team his units. So I'm gonna put out 2 pit bulls and attack a 2-to-1. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the map. Let's go ahead and open up this map. There goes my first pit bull.
Unit ready.
People looking for action.
Unit offline.
Unit ready.
Pitbull ready to race.
Now I'm gonna attack
Moving
2-to-1. I'm gonna double team him. Now he's put out a Scarb, so his Scarb is gonna take out my pit bull down there on that lower right pad. So I'm gonna counter with my rifleman.
Unit offline.
Again, you see me up on the upper pad. I double team his air unit. I have 2 level 9s versus his level's 10. You always want to double team whenever you have the chance.
Unit ready.
Ready for action. I'm on it.
Missile launched.
Now we're going to take a look at my perspective. He lost that missile. That was just bad playing on his part. Now I think that he has a harvester at this point. So I move these 2 pit bulls towards that one tile in that very upper right hand corner, because I think that's where his harvester's at. Only to find out that he doesn't have a harvester. He never put out a harvester. Sorry, excuse me. And once I find that out, I pretty much know that this game is over, because he has no economy, and there's just no way really there's no way he can come back from that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna finish out this map real quick. This also led me to believe that he's what we call a whale that he pays to play, because he has higher level units, but he's really not that skilled at how to use the units. So we'll go ahead and finish out this map. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and press play.
Burning rubber.
Unit ready.
You got it.
Again, no harvester.
Unit lost.
Kind of blew my mind, but I'm like, okay, whatever.
Building online. Unit ready.
Marching orders received. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Boom! Ready for action.
At this point, I don't think he knows what to do, how to really outplay me. So I'm just gonna let the missile build.
Ion cannon activated.
Green light.
Again, double team his air unit.
Unit lost.
And that's pretty much a game right there. I secured a second missile for the win. I do a tile block. Again, I think that's what leads me to believe that he's a whale.
Unit lost. Nuclear
He
missile
really doesn't know how to
launched.
play. And there's the win, guys. Let's move on to my third match.
Warning. Challenge battle initiated.
Alright guys, welcome to my third video. My third and final video, and we're going to take a look at how to counter the MG squad again with basic riflemen.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Again, I always open up with the rifleman, and he's going to open up with his MG squads. Now let's take a look from his perspective, the range, again, what he can see on the map. So I go straight into riflemen. My riflemen are already out.
Harvester ready.
They're marching toward his side of the map.
Unit ready.
Heavy, you know.
And he runs right into him. Right into him. I put out another one.
Unit lost.
Now let's take a look from his perspective. I'm sorry.
Unit
Stay
ready.
together, bros. This thing's really heavy.
Unit lost.
Now he moves into shock troopers at this point to counter my riflemen. That's fine. Now I don't counter his shock troopers with my shock troopers. Instead, this time I move straight into pit bulls, because I know that pit bulls and shock troopers really don't mix, and I'm gonna have free reign once this happens. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the rest of the map, or watch the rest of the match.
Unit ready.
Shockwave moving.
Unit ready.
Ambassador's on the move.
Defense online. Defense lost. Unit ready.
People looking for action.
Now, again, I want to double team his units. We're both level 9, so whenever I get the chance, I want to try to double team them as much as possible, okay? You want to do that too. And what's going on down on the lower pad, I put a pit bull on that pad to hold it until I can get a shock trooper out to counter. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated.
This is a misstep by me. I didn't mean to click on that tile. It's going to go ahead and it's going to kill my pit bull as well, but you know, I misstepped on my part.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Pistol ready to race.
Again, that lower pad, double team as much as possible. So I'm going to bring down another pit bull and double team. I also took my shock trooper that was on that lower pad, and now I'm going to move it up to the upper pad.
Defense online. Unit ready. Nuclear warhead launched. Defense lost. Major structural damage received.
And I use my shock
Unit
trooper as
lost.
kind of a tile
Missile ready to
blocker.
race.
Unit ready.
Tile block with that pit bull. I'm sorry, I tile block with that shock trooper.
Unit lost.
Burning rubber.
He doesn't know what to do at this point. I'm gonna have another harvester killed.
You the juice.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Defense online.
Now I fall back.
Harvester ready.
Our calling.
Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost.
Again, I move forward, push on this harvester.
Unit
And
lost.
this match is pretty much over, guys.
Building online.
Okay, so he threw up a tech lab. I'm gonna make a comment on this. The match is over. I guess you can, but in my opinion, never build a tech lab unless you can put out a tech lab unit immediately after. Okay, that's my opinion too on it. Don't ever build a tech lab if you can't put some kind of tech lab unit out immediately after you build your tech lab. He built a tech lab for whatever reason. I don't know why. He could have built a pit bull and got onto that upper pad and possibly stopped the missile, but he goes into a tech lab for whatever reason. It doesn't matter though because the match is over.
Nuclear missile launched.
One more harvester kill. And the final missile, guys. Alright, thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Subscribe. And make sure you turn on your notification bell so that you receive all of my notifications whenever I upload a gaming video. Again, this is Captain Die for Cap TV. Thank you for watching.